How people afford $80,000 trucks on average salaries, the financial illusion explained. You've probably seen it countless times. You're driving down the road, minding your own business, when a massive gleaming pickup truck pulls in front of you. Chrome everywhere, luxury interior, technology that looks like it belongs in a spacecraft. And then a thought hits you. How can they afford that? Because statistically speaking, the person driving that $80,000 truck likely earns less than you do. So what's actually going on here? Are people secretly making far more money than they admit? Or has something changed in the way money works? Today, we're pulling back the curtain on one of the biggest financial illusions of modern life. And once you understand how this illusion works, you'll never look at car dealerships or car payments the same way again. Because this single decision quietly destroys more wealth than bad stock picks ever could. Let's start with numbers that sound completely made up. But unfortunately, they're real. The average monthly car payment in the United States has crossed $700 per month. Not for luxury cars, not for exotic vehicles, for the average new car. Now look at trucks and SUVs. That's not transportation anymore. That's a second mortgage without the appreciation. And here's the important question. Did incomes rise enough to support this? No. So if incomes didn't rise, how did these payments become normal? This illusion starts with something that would have been unthinkable 20 years ago. 8-year car loans. Some lenders now offer 10-year loans. Here's the psychological trick. Instead of asking, "Can you afford the car?" they ask, "Can you afford the payment?" A $60,000 truck over 4 years feels impossible. Spread it over 8 years, and suddenly it feels manageable. But nothing became cheaper. You just agreed to pay more. For longer, cars depreciate fast, especially early. But long loans create a problem called negative equity. That means you owe more than the car is worth. Now you're trapped. You can't sell. You can't trade. You can't exit without writing a check. And this leads directly into the most dangerous cycle in auto financing. Here's how it works. Buy a car with a long loan. Get bored after 3-4 years. Still owe more than it's worth. Roll old debt into a new loan. Now you're paying for a car you no longer own, plus a new, more expensive car. This is not progress. This is financial quicksand. Dealerships love this cycle. Once you're in it, escaping becomes extremely expensive. Even with all these tricks, the payments are still massive. So how do people survive? They restructure their entire lives around their car. Smaller homes, delayed vacations, second jobs, credit cards for basics. The car stops serving the person. The person starts serving the car. And here's where something important clicks. Most people aren't bad with money. They're stuck in systems that quietly drain it. This is exactly why relying on income tied strictly to time is so dangerous. When all your income depends on hours worked, one bad financial decision can trap you for years. This is why many people quietly start looking for structured, automated income systems instead. Not hustles, not hype, systems. Let's run real numbers. Truck payment, $800. Insurance, $250. Fuel, $350. Maintenance, $200. That's $1,600 per month. Over 7 years, over $130,000 spent. That's not transportation, that's wealth destruction. Now imagine this instead. $800 invested monthly. Simple index fund, 8% annual return. After 7 years, over $70,000. Same month, two completely different outcomes. This is the difference between consumption systems and asset building systems. This is why some people quietly shift toward digital, automated income assets, not because they want to be influencers, but because they want leverage. Systems that don't require daily hours, scale over time, don't depreciate like vehicles. One of the clearest frameworks for understanding this is a free training I've linked below. It breaks down how automated YouTube assets work step by step, even if you never appear on camera. The hardest part of escaping this trap isn't math, it's ego. People confuse expensive cars with success, while quietly sacrificing their future freedom. Real financial confidence doesn't need validation. It needs systems that work quietly in the background. If you want to understand how people build income streams not tied to hours, and how automated content assets actually work behind the scenes, I've linked a free training below that explains the system clearly. No hype, no pressure, just a framework you can evaluate logically, like any other investment decision. And the next time you see an $80,000 truck on the road, you'll know the truth. Sometimes the most powerful financial move is driving past the illusion and investing in systems instead. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel, share it with others, and let us know your feedback in the comments.